and book friends. I'm Amber if you're new. Welcome. Welcome back if you're returning. Today's video is a home fragrance video. It is the July wax melting challenge. So I'm not sure when this is going up. So this may go up after a few days already into July, but just know these are the ones that I plan on melting, and even if some of them I've already melted for you guys, I did want to share them with you. So the wax melting challenge is always put on by Patricia Gates each month, and it's a lot of fun to do. It helps me think outside of the box. It helps me to use up wax that maybe I wouldn't normally gravitate towards, just because they're not the absolute favorites for me. And it also helps me use wax that's out of season because I am a seasonal melter, so it's fun to rebel against myself. So let's get into it. These are all the fragrances that I plan on melting as far as the challenge goes for July. So for July 1st, it's Happy Canada Day, melt something red. I went with the red Goody Goody Gumdrop. This is exactly what it sounds like. It is a gumdrop scent, and it's really nice. Not available anymore. It was in my club, but I did recently take it out. But I have a few bars of that. I do enjoy it. Okay, July 2nd is Melt a White Wax. With that one, I went with new to this catalog season, or it might have been part of a limited collection. I can't remember which one, but either way, it's new. Just one I don't think you can get anymore now that I'm thinking about it. Ambered Oak and Suede. So the ones that are available on my website, which is madaboutmelts.scentsy.us, that's always linked down below for you. But I'll mention if they are available. Now that I'm thinking about this, I don't think this one is one of the ones that are available anymore. But this one's fine. It's just very light. And so I've been using it in my kids' bathroom. And when I saw, oh, white wax, I'll use this one because I only have three cubes left. For July 3rd, it Smelled Something Blue. And I went with this blue, Persuasion by the Sea at Lime. You know that I wasn't really a fan of this one. That's why, like I said at the beginning, it helps me to get through scents that I don't really melt just because they're not always the best to me. So that one has neroli. Not really the biggest neroli fan, so it'll be good to get another cube out of the way for that one. Okay, for the 4th, Independence Day. Happy 250th years for America. And it's a free melt day, and so I went with one of my favorites, and it's also red, so it is patriotic appropriate, and did Jam and Jubilee, my favorite mixed berry scent. It is very jammy. It's delicious. Such a good performer. Unfortunately, this one is not available right now as of me recording the video, but it may show up in clearance again. Highly recommend that one if it does, because it's amazing. All right, the next day for the 5th is Lazy Sunday. Beach Day is the theme. So I went with Coconut Blossoms, which is a nice airy, feels slightly aquatic coconut with floral notes in it as well. So this one is available. You can get this one on my website. So it is a nice, very light and airy type of fragrance. The next one is on the 6th, Fruit Cocktail, mix 2 fruity fragrances. So I went with Oodles of Orange, and I decided to mix that with Red, White, and Sparkle, which was last month's scent of the month, and they go really pretty together. They'll make the perfect like fruit cocktail scent, I think. So this one is available, and it is, what are the notes? Berries, sugared plums, and vanilla. And I like it the first few hours. It's nice and bright and sparkly. Comparing it to Jam and Jubilee, They are similar, like Jam and Jubilee better. This one, after the first half of the day, kind of goes a little dull to my nose, the same way that black raspberry vanilla does. So that scent does the same thing to me, and maybe it's because the vanilla comes out more and those bright sparkling fruits die down. That's what this one does. It becomes a little dull. So I do like the scent, but more specifically the first half of the day. But I figured they'd be good together. So that is those two. But you can get that, the red, white, and sparkle, now that I've been dogging on it. But I do recommend it, at least for the first half of the day. And I don't dislike it, the other half. It's just kind of not as good in my opinion. Whereas Jam and Jubilee stays amazing the whole day. Okay, after that is Tester Tuesday, warmest sample. So I just went with one of my testers and chose, this is new to the catalog this season. It is Saltwater and Saffron. This is one, wasn't a standout really. Honestly, you don't get much out of it at all. At least I don't. When I melted the full bar, it really wasn't much of anything in my opinion. So I was like, well, that one will be a good one to use and get rid of because I don't really like it anyway, even in the tester. So, all right. After that, on the 8th is Melt a Scent with Lavender. I went with another Jane Austen bar and did the Dashwood Sisters. This one has lavender and some sort of woodsy notes. It's really nice. I do enjoy that one. After that one, on the 9th, we have Melt a Strong one. I decided to go with the very strong Painted Leaves. So this one, look, I use 1 cube because that's all you really need. It's a very strong one. It's not one you can get, but it comes back around every once in a while. It's one of those I like to use during the fall to kind of clear the air of all the heavier, like spicy, pumpkin, all those types of scents. This is a nice one to change it up. So I figured that's the perfect one. It is strong for sure. Then for the next one on the 10th, it says Pina Colada, Melt a Pineapple or Coconut Scent. I went with Blue Coconut Beach, which I just added to my club when it was part of the Out of the Vault in May. And I'm so happy. This is vanilla and coconut. So it's like a creamy coconut with vanilla and it's so yummy. On cold, it's good. But when it's melting, it's so nice. I love it. Unfortunately, you cannot get this one. I'm going to enjoy it for sure. The next one is the 11th, Summer Celebration Picnic Scent. So I was like, ooh, you could go all different ways with this one. I decided to do, this is a treat that seems to be at like summer barbecues and picnics a lot of the times. Lemon Heaven. So this smells very similar to like lemon bars. And so I was like, this one will work perfectly for that prompt. So this one, last time I looked, which was today actually, is in my clearance. So you can get this one. So it smells like a lemon cookie, like sugar cookie, or more like shortbread. It smells like a lemon bar to me. That's what it smells like. And it's so yummy. So highly recommend this one. Check out the sale section on the website. So good. For the next prompt, we're on the 12th, Lazy Sunday again. Melt a Carnival Scent. I did Caramel Apple Craze, of course. Carnivals, you're getting fair food. Caramel apples, delicious. Had to do that one. For the 13th, it's a Mix It Monday prompt. Favorite World Cup team colors. Honestly, I don't pay attention to the World Cup. I'm not big into soccer, aka football, honestly. So I was like, you know what? of course I'm going to root for my home team. So I don't even know if USA is still in the competition. I have no clue, but I know the US is hosting all of the games, and so I have to root for my country. So I went with USA colors and chose to melt 2 of the Devil Wears Prada scents together. So everybody wants to be us, and that wasn't a question. Who knows if they'll work well together? They're both perfumey scents. I think they'll be fine together. So I just decided to go with those 2. After that is, let's see, the 14th, Tester Tuesday, Melt Something New. So I went with one of July's Bring Back My Bars, one that I have never tried, and that is Habana Vieja. So I'm excited to try this one. Actually, by the time I get to it, I will probably have already made samples, but it'll be, you know, besides making samples, me trying it. So yeah, this is a tobacco, amber, vanilla type of scent, and it smells really good on cold. So I'm excited for that one. For the 15th, we have Warm a Watermelon Wax. I went with Rainbow Red, which unfortunately you cannot get anymore once this video goes up. Like I said, I think it'll be in July when this will go up, maybe before. If it is in June still, you can get this. But once July rolls around, the May Bring Back My Bars will not be available anymore. So this one has watermelon, cherry, and strawberry. So it's a combo of all 3. And it's nice. It's a nice combo. I'm not normally a watermelon home fragrance person, but the balance with the strawberry and the cherry, it's a really nice scent. So I was like, I'll melt one that I like. Okay, after that, we have on the 16th, pick a scent to melt that seems airy. I went with Blooming Hyacinth and Santal, and this is a very airy scent. Yeah, it has an airy quality to it. Even with the Santal, which is sandalwood, that's a little more of a grounding scent. I feel like even with that, this seems more airy. I guess just because of the spring floral in it. I don't know. To me, it's airy, and the color is really pretty. So I felt like that one would work well. For the next prompt, we have on the 17th, Mellow Cherry Scent. I went with the delicious Apple Cherry Strudel. This one's so good. Not available anymore. It's a powerhouse until it dies. And then you can't smell it anymore. But that's okay. It's good while it lasts, for sure. For the 18th, it's Summer Celebration again, a wedding wax. So I did another. I was like feeling the Jane Austen wax theme this go around. And I did the Pride and Prejudice, a truth universally acknowledged. This, I've always felt, since I first smelled it, that it would make a beautiful like wedding scent. It's soft and lovely. It does have like English rose in it, but it's not like overpowering in your face type of rose. It is a very just soft, subtle, sweet, pretty scent. So I felt like that would be perfect for that wedding prompt. For the next day, on the 19th, it is Lazy Sunday again, Melt an Ice Cream Treat. Okay, how could I not do this one? I have 1 cube left. I'm pretty sure this was my last bar too. I'm melting Vanilla Waves. And yeah, it smells like a vanilla soft serve in a waffle cone with caramel drizzle and like sea salt added to the caramel. And it's good. I, at one point in time, had it in my club, but it's not a favorite for me. So I'll enjoy that final cube in the melting challenge. After that, for the 20th, is Warm and Wax that starts with an A. I decided to do A Darling Adventure, the Peter Pan wax. And this is a magnolia scent. Not a super fan of it, so I figured good reason to melt it for the challenge. After that, for the 21st, Tester Tuesday, melt a tried and true scent. I went with one that is usually loved all around, and that is Cider Mill. This is another one. I only have one cube left. I think I have one more bar though, but hopefully I can't see them not bringing this back in the fall, but you never know. I hope they do, because it is loved by so many people. This is an apple pumpkin medley. It's so, so good. And yeah, it's tried and true because it's just amazing. For the next prompt on the 22nd, it says warm a scent with driftwood or amber. So I know this bar has amber in it, and that is the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And this is also my last cube, but this one you can get on my website. So if I want to stock up, I can, but it is very like a woodsy cologne scent. So I probably won't get any more of it because that's not really my jam. But that one works perfectly for that prompt. The next one on the 23rd, it says melt a rhubarb rose or rain scent. And this scent is my jam. And again, last time I checked, it was in the clearance still. I might have to get more because I have melted it since the haul video where I talked about it, and I loved it still. And that is, I gotta turn it upside down, Petal Pals. This is part of 2020's Valentine's collection. It was a duo, this one and there's a berry scent that's also in clearance. This one though is my favorite, and I kicked it out of my club way back when and then immediately regretted it. It's so good. If you're a fan of Bath and Body Works, or if you, it's not available as far as I know anymore, but of their pink petal tea cake, this has that same vibe, maybe less cakey, but I still do get a cake type of note to it. But I recommend this, like melting this, and if you want to amp up the gourmand part of the scent, add like vanilla bean buttercream or whipped frosting, you know, if you have it, or happy birthday if you have that, and make it more gourmand. But it's so good. It's a rose peony vanilla scent, and I adore it. Like I said, it is in the clearance as of me checking today. So I'm probably gonna grab more. I grabbed a 6-pack. I think I'll get more because I just love it so, so much. Even melting it, I still loved it. So, and I did try a cube with Happy Birthday. Didn't like that combo personally that much. But I think it would be better with, like I said, vanilla bean buttercream or whipped frosting. I'm gonna try it with whipped frosting next. But I love it on its own. I think it's perfect the way it is, but I'm just curious to see the combo with whipped frosting, which is not one you can get. It was in my club. It's a yummy frosting scent. Hopefully that one will be back too, eventually. The next one after that is on the 24th, warm a blueberry scent. Went with my favorite blueberry again. Blueberry pancakes. Love this one. And it does smell like blueberry pancakes. It's just amazing. It's delicious. That one is one that's in my Scentsy club, so I can continue to get it forever and ever, as long as I want. Scentsy Club's the best, you guys. That info's down below for you as well. Highly recommend Scentsy Club. It's the best. Okay, after that, on the 25th is another summer celebration, Beach Evening Bonfire. How can I not do this one with that prompt? Bonfire Beach, my favorite. If I could only pick one summer scent, it's this one. It's my favorite. I love it, even more than Surfer Chick. So I know that's kind of shocking to you guys if you've been here for a minute. But yes, I love this scent so much. It is a toasted marshmallow in front of the campfire, not overly smoky though, and with a salty sea air type of scent. So this one you can get. It is on my website and it's amazing. It's so good. For the next prompt after that one is on the 26th, Lazy Sunday Nature Walk. So I went with one that fits perfectly again, I feel like, and did open air exploring. This was part of a Father's Day collection a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago, something like that. And yeah, this is the outdoorsy, like body wash type of scent to my nose. And so it works well for that prompt. For the next one is on the 27th is Melt a Brick, Loaf, or Tube. Look, you guys, I think I'm going to finish it with this prompt. I'm so excited. Skinny dipping. You can get this through Club. See, Scentsy Club exclusive. So that is one of the perks for Club. If you want a gigantor amount of wax in one scent, you can get some of the all-time favorite scents in Club in brick size. But it takes me forever. I'm not a brick fan personally, because it takes me forever. I've had this brick, 5 years now, I think. 5 years, something like that. And so I'll be done with it. I'm happy. I'll be so happy. So skinny dipping, yay. That's the only way to get that scent. They got rid of it in the regular catalog and bar size. So you can only get it as a brick as of right now. Through Scentsy Club. So if that's a favorite, definitely snag it that way. Okay, the next on the 28th, Tester Tuesday, try Scent Out. That was recommended to me. So this one is one that was recommended to me and all people out in the universe from one of the YouTubers I watched. And that is Hydrangea Bouquet. And this is nice. I don't know if it's available anymore. I have no clue, but it may be. But it seems like by the name that it would be very floral, but it's actually a fruity forward scent. There is like that spring hydrangea in it. I do pick that up, but it's mixed with like a lemonade, like a berry lemonade mixed with the floral, and it's nice. And so I'm glad that it was recommended because I do enjoy it. For the next prompt on the 29th, Warm a Christmas in July scent. Is anyone going to be surprised at what I picked? Wassail Wonderland. My all-time number one of all-time favorite Scentsy scent. So good. Oh, it makes me tear up every time I smell it. It's connected to strong like childhood scent memories for me, and I love it. So that is a bar that will never leave my Scentsy Club because I love it so much. So perfect for the prompt. After that, on the 30th, we have Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Melt a scent starting with MLRB. So I went with another scent memory scent for me and did Midnight Mahogany. This wasn't my club. I did take it out, but it does remind me a lot of my mom's home when she was alive, because she was an antique dealer. And so her home always smelled like that rich mahogany wood with some warm, cozy spice to it. And that's what you get with Midnight Mahogany. Then for the final prompt on the 31st, melt a scent that feels cool. I went with another like wintry scent and chose Christmas Tree Farm. Was part of the scents of the season last year. This was my favorite. And there's a cooling quality to it. There is like a woodsy bonfire quality to it as well. but then you do get a coolness like you're out in the woods during the winter time. Like for some reason camping in the middle of winter in an evergreen forest. And so you are surrounding the bonfire, the campfire, but it's cold. And so that's what I get for this one. I do really enjoy the scent. It was in my club for a minute, but I took it out. But that's it, you guys. Those are all the scents I am planning on melting for the Wax Melting Challenge in July. Let me know if you're doing the challenge this month, or if you're more of like just mood melter, which I am as well. That's why I do this. I plan this upstairs, and then I do my mood melting downstairs with seasonal scents. But it's a lot of fun for me to do this too. I hope you have a wonderful day. I appreciate you all. And please like and subscribe if you'd like. And until next time, take care. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.